Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The paintbrush might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Like we passed the danger zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky. Hey, you holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Ready? Well, turns out this Nevron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
다영지로 복귀.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found Old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
교수가 시엘에게 다가갑니다. 시엘은 이야기할 마음이 있어 보입니다.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
거래를 하지 이야기 하나에 이야기 하나로 괜찮은 거래입니다.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories and then there are stories. You first then.
수수께끼 가슴 벅찬 이야기. 기이한 경위와 수수.
Something unusual then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
베르소는 이후 몇 분 동안 시엘도 이야기를 해야 한다며 옥신각신합니다. 시엘은 계속 질문을 피하며 베르소를 놀리기만 합니다. 베르소와 시엘의 관계가 조금 더 깊어집니다.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
루네가 불가를 걸어가는 베르소를 붙잡습니다.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Trust works both ways.
좋아, 그럼 선입.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
루네는 한참 동안 베르소에게 질문을 쏟아붓습니다. 베르소는 계속 피합니다. 그래서 루네는 화가 나지만 그와 함께 채워지지 않는 호기심을 느낍니다. 루네는 마지못해 흥미를 느낍니다. 베르소도 마찬가지니. 신문이 끝나고 그들은 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad. You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah.
에스케 시간. 예.
She reminds me of someone.
CL.
No, Mael. Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
인간은 모두 똑같아 보인다고 네가 그랬었잖아.
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe...
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
그래 똑똑한 별 사실 내가 보기엔 말이 될 듯 말 듯.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
에스키에와 베르소는 조금 더 함께 이야기하며 즐거운 시간을 보냅니다. 그들의 유대감이 커집니다. 말도 안 되는 이야기를 더 늘어놓은 후 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
Minoko seems fun.
Oh, yeah.
Bet you guys got up to lots of trouble together.
That obvious, huh?
You guys getting us into more trouble now?
An appropriate amount of trouble.
I've spent some time with Jestrels. I'm not sure we had the same definition of appropriate.
Let me guess. You've been to one of their arenas?
Reigning champion. Naturally.
Naturally.
Feet? Really?
Don't worry. He's not interested in human feet.
And the bell?
A gift from the Grandis.
Amazing. I wonder if we can achieve something similar.
I'll stick to my swords. I'm not too keen on turning into a Nevron.
If we combine this with Pictos, could we selectively use Nevron abilities in battle?
Okay, you seem busy. I'll come back later.
루네와 시간 예스. 베르소는 루네에게 다가갑니다. 루네가 물어보고 싶은 게 더 있다는 것이 느껴집니다.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumia?
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild. After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter. None of it.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost missed those times. You know the dome shield? My father and I helped build that.
Oh. Why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones. Like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed. Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home. What about you? Do you miss home?
I spent my whole life studying the paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of viennoiserie.
Oh, good answer. I miss those too. What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
루네는 베르소 곁에서 마음을 놓습니다. 그리고 베르소가 실제로 유용한 정보를 알려줬다는 사실에 고마워합니다. 루네는 생각에 잠겨 베르소가 알려준 정보를 되새깁니다. 베르소는 무시당한 느낌에 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
The Grandis is so gentle. Who's going to protect them while Monoko's gone?
They can take care of themselves.
Really?
They've got their bells. Don't worry.
What do the bells do?
Ringing the bells makes the Nevrons flee. Although, it only works on Nevrons with ears, so not every Nevron.
Well, now I'm worried.
Yeah. Actually, me too.
마일과 시간 보내시겠다. 베르소는 호숫가에서 돌을 던지는 마일에게 합류합니다.
Throwing rocks again.
You should try.
Eskia would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Exactly.
그럼 너도 페인트리스가 되는 셈인가? 그럼 너도 리미에르가 되는 셈인가?
Would that make you Lumiere then?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar. Stone after stone after stone. Knowing they'll never come back.
그리고 너 멈추지 않는다는 걸 알면서 지적이긴 하지만 16살이 얘기하기 너무
And knowing you'll never stop.
You get it?
Yeah. I enjoy depressing poetry too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoko. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl. Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
이런 너무 개인적인 영토. 나도 네 걸 볼 수
Do I get
있을까?
to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine if I get to read yours.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
마일과 벨스는 서로에게 가까워진 느낌을 느낍니다. 함께 시간을 보냅니다. 마일은 베르소의 글을 혹독하게 비평합니다. 마일이 베르소를 놀리는 걸 마치자 그들은 다른 사람에게 돌아갑니다. 놓고 내 선물
What
받았어?
present?
놓고 네 오두막에 남겨둔 거 널 위해서 고대 성역까지 삥 둘러왔다고.
Oh, I got your note about, but I didn't see a present. What was it?
나중에 확인해봐. 아주 멋진 거니까.
Silly patat. Thanks.
놓고와 시간 보냈어.
How's my favorite patat? Oh, I'm still your favorite, am I? Because you've taken a real shine to my L. Fair enough. So tell me, patat to not a patat. Why are you tagging along? Really?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna do the grande mercan to the temple. Let me not go to Zorin.
I don't believe you. Don't tell Monoko I said this, but you were and still are the greatest searcher of all time. And you know there are more lost Gestrels out there. Why be a merchant? Why go to old Lumiere?
Meh.
Mare?
Terrible chance of her. Solo grande del temple. Never ready forever.
No?
Solo forever and uncertain.
그건 그렇지.
True.
True?
All right, all right.
Ora, gotta Monaco and Tromon.
Monoko's all grown up now. And it's your turn to be the patat.
Meh.
So eloquent.
Is Golgra still mad at me?
What do you think?
Well, Golgra helped Noko start his merchant shop.
Yeah, but defying Golgra wasn't Noko's idea, was it?
Noko would have done the same for me.
Noko would have got Golgra on his side first.
Bah! It's been 10 years. Golgra needs to get over it. I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
The mountain where a Pelerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
Yeah, The mountain where a Stalag stomped you, and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Jestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Coward.
Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations do not work on me anymore.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
Sure do. We got our asses kicked.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake?
Oh yeah, it turns out living inside a snake's belly is possible when you're immortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare though. Remember that time when you challenged Esquier to a duel?
Well, someone conveniently forgot to mention that Esquier is the most powerful creature in the world. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
모노코와 베르소는 낯익은 우정을 다시 보여줍니다.
Good times indeed.
그들은 잠시 동안 서로 자랑을 늘어놓은 후 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
Okay. Momo is Momo, and Nono is Nono. Then we've got Lulu, Mai Mai, and Sissy.
I don't think they'll like that.
You sure you don't want to be Ver?
Positive.
베르소가 자기 완장을 강렬한 눈빛으로 바라보는 에스키에게 다가갑니다.
That armband looks nice.
그래, 이제 공식적으로 대지양 원정대의 일원이 된 거겠지.
I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
왜 그래? 질투하는 거야?
Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
You barely have arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
이제 만족해?
Happy now?
Ooh, this is the nicest thing ever.
에스키는 평소보다 더 흥분한 것 같습니다. 베르소가 에스키에게 최고의 선물을 주었습니다. 에스키에는 감정이 복받칩니다. 에스키에는 완장을 차고 춤을 추고 그들은 잠시 후 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the painters woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
마일이 조용히 루나에게 다가갑니다. 그녀는 구스타브를 묻어주러 가는 길에 했던 행동에 대해 사과하고 싶어합니다.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel. Every time we lose someone, I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Moaning.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
마엘과 루네는 두 사람 모두에게 아주 특별한 순간에 함께 시간을 보냅니다.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
How far to Monoko Station?
With SGA? That should be quick. Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monoko.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running. Yes. Here we are. Minoko Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it! They're real too!
If Minoko's not here, that means... slow as ever. Mon vieux.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Esquire, did Verso pull you into another adventure? New friends.
Speak our language.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Ladies, could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Minoko down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Minoko's fighting style is a bit peculiar.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Noko, what are you doing here?
Noko, you said Nevron?
Oh. A stalact. Friends of Verso, as honored guests, the first fight is yours. Defeat the stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right. Oh. You're serious?
Yes, he is. You little coward.
You found worthy friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
He transforms by collecting Nevron feet. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Noko's coming too.
Oh, you are?
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go to old Lumiere.
Grande Giovane, nella strax togodo. Sono parlato di me, nelle mezze di strada. Sono dovuto dormire, ora seguito e norse.
You see, there was a stalactite and I smashed it, utterly destroyed it. I did it in 2 attacks, plenty of damage. There was nothing left. Then there was a giant pelerin that attacked. It was tough, but I defeated it, no problem.
Pelerins are weak. I could have done that blindfolded.
This expedition is gloomy.
Yeah. They lost a lot of friends, and they just buried another. Grieving takes time.
How about a little verso magic to lighten the mood?
You mean the one that hurts like hell?
Yes, I mean the one that hurts like hell.
All right, I'll do it. Hi.
Not now, please. I'm working.
Hi.
Oh, Verso, there you are. How did... Oh! Fuck! Oh my... wow!
What is that?
Hi. I'm a pair of legs that can talk.
Verso?
We're both Verso.
You are so ridiculous.
Wait. How can your legs talk?
Ah, yes, I'm quite proud of that. Took a lot of training.
Does it? Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
Did you cut yourself in half? Did Monoko cut you in half?
Do you heal from the top or the bottom? Or do you have to bring the halves together? Hey, can you control the process?
So, if you're cut in half, does that mean you can be in 2 places at once? Can you go scouting with Monoko with your lower body, while your upper body stays here and talks to us?
Well, yeah, you see, I can go hunt Nevrons with my top half, while my bottom remains here cooking meals. Back in the days, that's what we used to do.
Can I... Are you...
Yeah, my hair is...
All that pain just to put a smile on their faces. Verso, aren't you getting too attached?
마일이 별을 바라봅니다. 시엘이 마일 곁에 다가옵니다. 둘은 잠시 동안 아무 말 없이 하늘을 바라봅니다.
Can you teach me to fight better?
Better?
That white-haired bastard hit us before we even knew he was there. I want to return the favor. And you're the best fighter I know.
High praise.
You know they'll be back. I want to get them before they can get us.
Emotions are powerful. You have to make sure they work with you, not against you.
I know.
Okay. First lesson, sounds obvious, but you need to see. Really see. Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie.
What do you mean?
Emotion can mess with your perceptions, make you miss important details on the field. Fixate on the wrong thing, or see what you want to see.
Okay.
You need to see things as they are, not how you think they are. See your target so you can understand your target. How they move, how they think, how they react, so you can anticipate and adjust. On the field, it's just you, your weapon, and your enemy. And you need to understand all 3. Everyone has blind spots, so every day you ask yourself, what's yours? What's theirs? Do you know?
thought this would be more of a technique lesson.
마엘과 시엘이 함께 시간을 보냅니다.
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the paintress is in the center. Let's go.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry. Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we? How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
이빨의 남자. 내게 주어진 건 시간뿐인 것 같군. 앉아서 생각할 시간. 당신 영혼인가? 고마주에 갇힌 거야? 이빨의 남자. 지금의 난 그저 앉아서 생각하는 사람이다. 그녀는 젊었을 때 인간의 필멸성을 생각하며 슬픔에 잠기곤 했지. 하지만 왜 슬프냐고 물었을 때 그녀의 대답을 듣고 난 깜짝 놀랐다. 누구 얘기를 하는 거야? 페인트레스 얘기를 하는 건가? 누구 얘기를 하는 거야? 빛바랜 남자, 네브론을 그리는 여자. 그녀는 죽음 그 자체가 두려운 건 아니었다. 평생 다 볼 수 없을 만큼 많은 예술작품이 존재한다는 사실 때문에 슬퍼했지. 전 세계에 평생 다 수집할 수 없을 만큼 많은 이야기가 존재하기 때문에, 작업장에서 모든 걸 다 되살릴 수 없기 때문에, 이 세상에 모두 경험할 수 없을 만큼 많은 아름다움이 존재하기 때문에, 그래서 슬퍼했다. 나는 꿈이 붙잡을 수 있을 거라고 가르쳤지만 그녀는 내가 거짓말쟁이라는 걸 증명했다. 그녀는 내게 도전하는 걸 즐겼다. 그들 모두 중에서 그녀는 나와 가장 닮았다. 그들 모두? 이빨의 남자. 사랑하는 이들을 기억하는 게 중요하다. 멀리 떨어졌을 때에도 마음속에서 살아있게 하는 게 중요해. 아무리 멀리 떨어져 있어도. 당신 옛 루미에르 출신인가? 이빨의 남자. 나는 그들을 기억하기 위해 그림을 그린다. 그 얼굴을 기억하기 위해. 남자가 입을 다뭅니다.
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
He mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Expedition 65, Aurelian. The Grandes have embraced us with such warmth and hope. What a balm for the soul to know that other beings survived. That we in Lumiere are not alone. It truly is a miracle. The Grandes retreated to higher ground after Neverons overran their lands. It is bittersweet, but at least the most important parts of their civilization will survive. Their children. Fortunately for them, They do not appear affected by the gommage the way we are. It is painful knowing our expedition has failed. But at least we can enjoy our final days among friends.
I never said there was treasure.
Melanie, 5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival isn't really survival anymore. Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
We're a pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go? Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly. This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
But how? With someone who refuses to talk. We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan? Must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this. Everyone all right? Okay.
Knuckles. Broken.
Why can't you accept who you are?
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
Where did it go? No. Alicia.
Fuck! Oh, Dory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The painter's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us. Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
All right, if If we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Expedition 58, Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back that I really want to explore, but the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the nevs around here. Verso called this thing an axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except, clearly, something did. Verso and his father, Renoir, spent years trying to kill the Axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier. But no dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to 0?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different. Story time?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
주제를 정의하지 말만 하면 바로 이야기가 튀어나오는 게 아니야.
I need a topic. I can't just spit out stories on command.
I gave you a topic. Dark and personal.
All right. Let me think.
좋아, 정말 어두운 이야기를
Okay.
해주지.
I'm gonna share something really dark with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
베르소의 이야기에는 아직 부족했지만 시엘은 베르소에게 조금 더 고마워합니다. 시엘과 베르소는 지나치다 싶을 만큼 긴 시간 동안 서로를 놀린 후 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
Lune. Okay. We'll talk later then.
루네는 불가에서 깊은 생각에 잠겨 있습니다. 베르소가 그녀의 주의를 끌려고 합니다. 개 좋아해.
Do you like cats?
What?
Do you like cats?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a cat person.
Well, you're wrong. I did have a dog named Pat, though.
You named your dog Paw. That's like if my parents named me Foot.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Any other siblings?
Yeah, I had a brother too. Sol. He was the oldest and everyone's favorite.
That sounds like my older sister. She was my father's favorite.
I'm shocked it wasn't you. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is. All right, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got all night.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
베르소와 루네가 즐거운 순간을 함께합니다. 루네는 기분이 아주 좋아서 베르소에게 다른 중요한 질문을 하는 걸 잊습니다. 베르소는 그 점에 주목합니다. 그들은 조금 더 재미를 본 후에 야영지로 돌아갑니다.
Ready for the axons? Of course you are.
베르소는 호숫가에 혼자 있는 마일에게 다가갑니다.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great. Although technically everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess. Yeah. I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
That must have sucked. For both you and them.
Yeah, it did. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See? Everyone's weird. What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings. Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before... well, all this. That home is gone. Not just the place.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me. So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
마일은 베르소에게 마음을 열기 시작합니다. 그와 함께 있는 게 조금 더 편해집니다. 베르소도 마일에게 같은 기분입니다. 마일과 베르소는 함께 과거를 회상하며 시간을 보냅니다. 그리고 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
I'm sorry, mon vieux.
We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
베르소가 조심스럽게 내부른 다리를 닫고 있는 모노코에게 다가갑니다.
Polishing your collection of nav legs?
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Beautiful is a word that one could use.
Your lack of enthusiasm is disappointing.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're a Nevron, and you see me. Charging toward you. Brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. Or for the smell of the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against stalacts, does it?
Stalacts are too stupid to realize they should be intimidated and confused.
Right. Definitely not because you're afraid of them.
Pah! Me? I fear no Nevron. Least of all a stalact.
Perfect. In that case, want to go intimidate some stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes, well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I've missed you. All right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
함께 네브론 다리를 닦으면서 모노코는 생기 넘치게 전쟁의 노래를 부릅니다. 그리고 베르소를 협박해서 같이 하자고 합니다. 둘은 열정적으로 함께 노래합니다. 르네가 둘을 조용히 하게 하려고 다가오지만 결국엔 함께 네브론 다리를 닦게 됩니다. 시간이 꽤 지난 후에야 그들의 일을 마치고 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
I'm mad.
Esky.
I'm stinking mad.
About Noko.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too. Enjoying the stars?
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I guess. It's very, round, like Francois?
Yes, and it's soft and fluffy, just like Francois. On the inside.
Are we talking about the same Francois? Monsieur Grumpface?
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all
We?
Yes, we. Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
Ah, I see. And, woo? How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh.
I too am woo. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the woo.
Sounds like you're in a woo-wee type situation.
You really get me, Verso.
I think we're both a little, woo-wee. We, although I'm a bit more woo than we these days. Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
베르스와 에스키에는 이 의미 있는 소통 이후 서로와의 유대감이 깊어지는 걸 느낍니다. 에스키의 말도 안 되는 이야기가 펼쳐요.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? Not a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when you told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me.
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
So this is Visage Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
Is the island singing?
This melody.
This is creeping me out. What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Nevrons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths.
Everything's destroyed.
Normally, I enjoy a little destruction. but this doesn't feel right.
It's rage.
Art can be a window, and art can be a mirror. And great art is both. Son, you'll never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you.
가면 액션과 관련이 있는 것 같습니다. 가면이 말합니다. 운명과 싸우지 못하는 자, 비웃음 뒤에는 감정이 불타오르지만 그림자 속에서 열정이 사그러든다. 나는 하나의 가면일 뿐이니 무슨 일이 일어납니다.
Did you hear that?
That was the axon.
Destroying these masks seems to hurt him.
Then let's keep doing that.
I know they're Nevrons, but witnessing the sorrow of others, I can't help but feel for them.
A noble but tremendously fatal impulse.
Expedition 39. Albert. Edith's not back. So until then, we stay on recon. All these masks are freaking me out. They're fucking creepy. I swear I could hear one of them singing. The Nevrons around here behave so strangely. Almost like they don't really want to kill us. They still do, though. This place is making me crazy. Maybe if I wore one of these masks, they'd leave me alone.
맨 액션과 관련이 있는 것 같습니다. 가면이 말합니다. 둘 사이에 사는 자. 이 장만 너머에서 감정이 솟아오른다. 그림을 그려야만 하는 삶에서 그는 하나의 반영일 뿐이니. 무슨 일이 일어납니다.
Yeah, it definitely hurts him. I think I saw one more path.
That's good. We're weakening him.
This feels off. They seem so joyful. I'm almost jealous.
On the surface, at least.
He who guards truth with lies.
69th Expedition. Fleur. Good thing Anthony upgraded all the climbing handholds. Not only are they much easier to install in the cliff faces, they're also a lot nicer to use. We're setting the last few handholds tomorrow. Then we can finally get out of these caverns and see the sun again. I can't wait to rejoin the mountaineering team. I still remember that first mountain we scaled. Watching the sun rise above the clouds was magical. But rappelling down as we set the handholds was pure exhilaration. I know some of the others chafe at being restricted to recon only. I get it's not very satisfying making maps and prepping trails while people are dying. But this prep work will pay off in the long run. It may not be glamorous, but truly essential work rarely is. Doesn't make it any less important. And as the Expedition 69 motto says, we are literally laying a trail for the ones who come after. Step by step, handhold by handhold, each expedition carries the next one forward.
가면 엑손과 관련이 있는 것 같습니다. 가면이 말합니다. 이 세계를 그린 자, 가늠하지 못하는 것을 갈구하며 사랑하는 이들과 함께 나누려 한다. 그의 미소 뒤에는 무엇이 있을까? 기쁨, 무슨 일이 일어납니다.
I think that's all of them.
We should be able to fight the Axon properly now.
Let's answer this thing's invitation.
이빨의 남자. 그를 위해서라면 내 삶에 몇 년이라도 내주었을 거다. 그의 삶은 너무 빨리 끝났다. 해야 할 일이, 경험할 것이 그렇게 많이 남아있었는데 이 무의미한 전쟁은 왜지? 목적이 무엇이냐? 뭘 위해 삶이 산산이 조각났냐? 그는 무고했다. 아무 잘못도 없었어. 연장자들의 어리석음 때문이었다. 우리 오만의 대가를 그가 치러야 했어. 그를 위해서라면 내 삶에 몇 년이라도 내주었을 거다. 누구 얘기를 하는 거야? 이빨의 남자, 이 장소, 이 엑소는 모두 그의 이야기 속의 일부다. 남자가 입을 다뭅니다.
Monoko, what does that mean? He who guards truth with lies.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Guard as in protect? Or guard as in control?
Yes.
I think you pissed him off.
People want so badly to know what's behind the mask. Front, back, recto, verso. Great art is both window and mirror. Whether it's your mask or theirs.
Harmless, huh?
He's the real Axon.
Child, we all need masks, but how you use them.
We did it.
No, wait.
We all need masks.
This mask can't hurt me. Because it is me.
Okay? What happened?
Axon down. Let's bring this to the curator.
No, it's verso, wasn't it? Renoir.
Me? You want me to give it to you?
Why?
I saw.
What happened?
I saw it. It was. Renoir?
I used to see him in my nightmares too. He can be quite traumatizing.
One down, one to go.
The next one will be harder.
베르소가 시엘에게 다가갑니다. 시엘은 이야기할 마음이 있어 보입니다.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, You said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about. So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence, then, that Renoir has a similar scar.
Mael's right. You really do see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Well, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
시엘은 베르소가 자신에게 마음을 열어준 것에 고마워합니다. 그녀는 이제 베르소와 가까워진 기분을 느낍니다. 시엘과 베르소는 조금 어리석은 주제로 전환하여 몇 분 동안 이야기한 후 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
You were right.
About?
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not zero.
Not zero.
My fellow Night Owl.
Night Owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Neverons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Same, I guess.
Really? You don't strike me as the obsessive warrior.
So, you'd call yourself an obsessive warrior?
Come on, I just shared with you.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
So does this mean I can watch you sleep?
No, that'd be creepy.
Right.
베르소가 루네를 보며 싱긋 웃습니다. 루네도 어쩔 수 없이 마주 웃습니다. 둘이 함께 있으면 세상이 조금 밝아지는 것 같습니다. 루네는 자제하지 못하고 베르소에게 몇 가지를 더 물어본 후 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다. 베르소의 대답 덕분에 루네는 크로마를 전보다 더 깊이 이해하게 됩니다.
You have nightmares too.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
Yeah.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or well, I guess princess.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise. But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you, what kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want? Yeah?
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber, I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers. Every time I play, it feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
마엘은 베르소가 새끼손가락을 걸고 약속하게 합니다. 베르소도 웃으며 동의합니다. 마엘과 베르소는 베르소가 가장 먼저 연주해야 할 노래가 무엇인지 이야기합니다. 논의를 통해 마엘은 영감을 얻습니다. 불사조 여기. 그리고 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
Seems you were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
Maybe.
They have. Minoko, let me cut your hair.
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mop.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Yes, my hair is impeccable. Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Don't be silly, we'd look ridiculous with matching haircuts.
Or we would look fantastic.
Fine.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away. Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite fetching.
Great. We're twins.
베르스와 모노코는 이제 남자다운 사랑으로 계속되었습니다. 물론 둘은 서로에게 절대 인정하지 않을 겁니다. 늘 그렇듯이 그들은 누가 더 멋있는지를 두고 너무 오랫동안 다툰 끝에 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
I recognize that look. What's got you so grumpy?
Those masks.
What about them? Are you jealous? Why?
I'm supposed to fly too.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Sometimes I love too hard. I can't control myself and...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's hard to control. Do you mind if I play here?
What song was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Can you play another?
Sure. We have all night. Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. Esquier, you ready?
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Is she the Axon?
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
It's so...
What's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Let's move fast before we all lose our minds. Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing to it in Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
Gilles, 55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting pictos with music was a stroke of genius. But the sonics have no effect on the nephrons here. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Wish I would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that'll work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
이빠른 남자. 나이가 들어가면서 궁금해진다. 다른 사람을 진정으로 알 수 있는 걸까? 그런가 하면 자기 자신을 진정으로 아는 사람은 얼마나 될까? 운 좋으면 몇 명 정도겠지. 빛바랜 남자. 자신의 가장 어두운 본질을 아는 건 축복일까? 아니면 우리가 애써 무시해야 하는 저주일까? 우리는 언제나 자신에게 거짓말을 하지, 안 그래? 인정하고 싶지 않은 것들, 대면하고 싶지 않은 것들에 대해, 우리 자신에 대해, 서로에 대해, 그리고 우리가 순전히 보지 못하는 것들이 있다. 그게 인간의 본성 아닐까? 빛바랜 남자. 글쎄, 지금 내게는 생각할 시간 외에는 아무것도 없으니까. 내가 놓친 것, 그로 인해 달라졌을 수도 있다. 내가 보지 않은 게 무엇이었을까? 내가 차마 볼 수 없던 게 무엇이었을까? 후회가 많은 것 같군. 빛바랜 남자, 언제부터 그녀가 멀어지지 시작했을까? 남자가 입을 다뭅니다.
What's that?
The tissue. It works for Siren.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Siren.
이 내부로는 적대적이지 않아 보입니다. 일감에 파묻혀 끊임없이 바느질만 하고 있습니다. 그래도 공격하시겠습니까?
Good job. No other expedition managed that.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
Luke, Expedition 67. We're out of explosives, but we've made enough holes in this place to reach that giant woman in the center. But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It both feels like us, but also not like us. Marguerite reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress, I think she called it. Like her mind is flooding the area with her thoughts and feelings. Maybe we'll just stay here and enjoy the melody.
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there. She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before. again. Why?
Well,
What did you see this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was... Why do I keep seeing things? Who are you?
You seem preoccupied.
it's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
What does that mean?
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Home?
Yes, home. With everyone I've ever loved.
You believe in an afterlife?
I don't know. If there is, then I'll see everyone after death, and if there isn't, I'll simply join them in death. I'll be with them either way.
It's an interesting philosophy.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
No, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh. And here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean,
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Do you even need to ask?
시엘과 베르소 사이 유대감이 깊어집니다. 베르소와 시엘이 함께 시간을 보냅니다. 다른 사람이 없는 곳에서 베르소와 시엘은 친구 이상의 사이가 됩니다. 시엘이 영감은 없습니다. 시엘 파멸.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. CL was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
베르소는 삼삼 원정대 일지를 쓰고 있는 루네에게 다가갑니다.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning?
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do. Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
베르소와 루네는 같이 좋아하는 걸 찾았습니다. 루네는 베르소의 이런 측면에 흥미를 느낍니다. 그리고 베르소는 같은 음악 애호가와 함께 음악을 연주할 수 있다는 사실을 기뻐합니다. 그들은 잠시 동안 각자가 좋아하는 음악과 음악을 배운 과정에 대해 이야기합니다. 이야기는 열정적으로 몇 시간 동안 계속됩니다. 둘 다 시간이 얼마나 흘렀는지도 알지 못합니다.
Still thinking about what you saw?
I wish Gustav was here.
베르소는 마엘의 슬픈 표정을 보고 조심스럽게 그녀에게 다가갑니다.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive. In my...
I'll try that.
마일은 베르소의 충고에 회의적인 반응을 보입니다. 그녀는 얘기할 기분이 아니지만 그렇다고 혼자 있고 싶지도 않습니다. 베르소도 그 마음을 이해합니다. 그는 아무 말 없이 그녀와 함께 앉아 있습니다. 마일은 고요한 시간을 함께 보낼 수 있다는 사실에 고마워합니다. 그들은 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
All right. Get ready to lose. Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
모노코와 베르소는 설레는 기분으로 다시 한번 서로 싸웁니다. 그건 서로에 대한 사랑을 보여주는 그들만의 방법입니다. 이 결투로 모노코는 잊었던 기술을 떠올렸습니다. 모노코 성력. 그들은 몇 잔의 술을 함께 하지만 모노코는 가면 때문에 마실 수가 없습니다. 다 마신 후 그들은 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the Paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Versa. She promised me sweet rocks.
Is that wine?
I stored my personal stash inside him. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
mon ami. I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here?
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes, between the bars of their prison, in the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
Wow. I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
You bunch of drunks.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
That's a nice way to say fling. Is there a future where I might, compete in the...
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
And I feel used, but I like it.
시엘과 베르소 유대감이 더 깊어집니다. 시엘과 베르소가 이래가 떨어져 있을 수 있는 좋은 자리를 찾습니다. 두 사람은 이상하리만큼 오랜 시간을 함께 보냅니다. 그들은 야영지로 돌아옵니다. 루네는 베르소가 불침번을 건너뛰었다며 화를 냅니다. 시엘은 루네의 불쾌감으로부터 베르소를 구하지 못합니다. 베르소가 뭔가 중요한 이야기거리와 함께 에스키에게 다가갑니다.
What happened to not sharing secrets? And Mammon's the word.
Ciel said, sharing is scary.
That's what persuaded you.
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel warm and fuzzy too.
I don't get warm and fuzzy.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Lune's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Of course she does.
Lune knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too?
Yes. Why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well...
And you like when she gets excited about stuff, too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Of course.
Yay!
Who would turn down an SK hug?
베르소는 SK가 루네와 CL에 대해 어떻게 생각하는지 이야기하는 걸 그만두자 마음을 놓습니다. 그리고 SK가 자기를 그렇게 잘 알고 있다는 사실에 남몰래 감동합니다. 그들은 지나치게 오랫동안 서로를 감싸 안은 후 다른 사람들에게 돌아갑니다.
You should do the honors.
Avril, 40th Expedition. Gigi and Edmund were leading. They were on a clean glide to the monolith when they flew into some sort of barrier and just gommaged away. Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore on foot, see if there's an entrance. But in the meantime, we might as well make ourselves at home. I guess I'll try my hand at fishing. Assuming those sea nevrons left any fish for us to eat. Rest in peace, Gigi and Edmund.
We can do this. For Gustav.
For all of them.
et fuis, je t'en prie. Puis ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse vie. Portrait rêvé en parfait.
Ugh! Our attacks do nothing!
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work. Wait, Mael.
I don't think this is...
No. No.
Everybody okay?
Follow her. Quickly.
What?
This might be our only chance.
Yeah. Okay. We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you all right, Mael?
Up there. She's... the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then. Again. Teaching her children to paint, huh? Who is she fighting?
Her husband?
Oh.
His little grin. So proud of his latest creation. But at least those memories remain. What hurts more are the memories unmade. The conversations we'll never have. The time we'll never spend. I want rage to consume me. Anything to fill the hollow. But rage won't come. And I just float in an endless nothingness. The person I cannot be around is Alicia. Her pain is a broken mirror, the shards reflecting back tenfold, and every moment with her the cuts deepen and I feel myself unraveling. I know what he'll say, but this is the first time I've felt any surcease. For a few moments a day, my heart beats again.
Inside her mind. These are memories.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
얼굴 없는 소년, 내 기차에게 잘 왔어. 어디로 가고 싶어? 네 기차요? 얼굴 없는 소년, 그래, 엄마가 방금 새 기차를 사줬어. 엄마가 네게 기차를 사줬다고? 얼굴 없는 소년, 그래, 내가 기차를 얼마나 좋아하시는지 아시거든. 소년은 돌아서서 자기 기차를 바라봅니다. 어디로 데려다 줄 수 있어? 얼굴 없는 소년, 여기를 출발해서 다음 목적지는 르미에르야. 내 고향이지. 좋아, 그럼 우리를 데려다 줘.
I don't understand. Verso? You okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving. We're almost at the top.
Charlotte, 70. We finally installed the last set of grapple points, with only days to spare. And for the first time, I feel real hope. This is our gift for all the expeditions to come. I am incredibly proud of our team. The interior of the monolith is perhaps the harshest landscape we've encountered. The final set of grapple points were excruciatingly complex to place and required painstaking focus and skill. But we were bold. We were ambitious, and we refused to stop. There's no other group of people I'd rather be with, and it is an honor to die by their side. It is fitting that we greet our end together within the monolith that has loomed over us for so long. Though this Nevron has won the battle, the expeditions shall win the war. Tomorrow is here.
taking her down.
She's not the only one who grieves. The pain of losing you, she made me inherit it. Punishment, perhaps, for not being there when it mattered. I refuse to lose my son.
That son was a stranger.
But you're not. You're not.
You lost me years ago, and I lost you.
So you leave us no choice. Tell me, how are you different from her in doing this?
I'm tired.
So trust me. We are your family.
Family is complicated.
If saving you means losing you, then so be it.
We only need to incapacitate him.
We'll find a way to kill him.
Your sister deserves more. It's not her. It's your sister, your mother, me. We are your family. He would condemn us all to die. For what? Who do you really save with your sacrifice?
Your sister and your mother?
You're too drunk on your own illusions to understand.
Then let us celebrate the second destruction of the Descendre family! At long last, we meet. This is all you have left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your wife back. It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other.
did it, Gustav.
Hey. How did you do that?
Not sure. The curator felt it.
Can you do it again?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can.
What did Renoir mean? The things he said to the curator?
I'm not sure.
She's through there.
Yeah. Behind this door is the future of Lumiere. What every expedition has worked towards. I have trust in us. We're outside.
She's there. I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible. Once we go up, there's no turning back.
That's her. The paintress.
She looks like the curator.
Renoir. He mentioned the curator's wife. She's the paintress.
You've come back?
Alors tranchons la trame, découle la
But the fire. Are you really here? Or is he?
Je t'en prie, fuis ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse.
Oh, is he playing tricks again? Alicia.
Alicia.
Your face.
My face. What about my face? Are you going to burn it again?
Alicia's your daughter.
And Maël reminds you of her. The daughter you lost.
Come along. Let's go home.
Yes. You need to go home.
This is another trick. She's not Alicia. You are not my Verso.
No. Verso's dead.
No. You are his creations, not mine. canvas from me.
This is what we created the expeditions for.
Tomorrow comes.